we're all ready here. So we're going to do a little pairing with this PowerPoint presentation, as you can see here. Knob Creek Bourbon Rye. It's a blend of straight whiskeys. I know we've all talked about whiskeys before and ryes and all this other stuff. The thing that's interesting about this is it's two different whiskeys that they blend together. So it's a bourbon, and then there's a rye, and they mix them together. So it's actually two drinks.
What's the bourbon? A potato or rice or corn?
Well, it's a blend of two whiskeys, 30% bourbon, 75% corn, 13% rye, and then 12% malted barley, and then a 70% rye.
Holy cow.
Left
So
over,
there's a little bit of rye in the bourbon, but
Exactly.
the rye is all rye.
Correct.
All right. Okay, sorry.
Bourbon has to be over 50% corn to be called bourbon.
It had
Juanita's gonna take a pass.
more than
Sure.
half.
We learned that
So
on the
that's
bourbon trail.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
I
5.
know.
There
we did.
have been at least
Hey,
51% corn.
Interesting. We'll learn that.
Can I shut the blind though? It's blind. Smart.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, well, Mark, you're done. Mark, you're glowing.
It's okay, whoever said that.
Just. I don't know if we can close this.
People
You're
with,
funny. You're
people with
funny
cream
too.
spots on their place their
Thank you, Johnny.
So the kind of the big point of this
Pretty good.
is taking two things that you might think might not work together and see how they do work together. So
Nice.
mixing a bourbon and a rye.
Oh, is
okay.
it still on you? Oh, it's still on Mark.
You
Okay.
gotta flex them the other way. Can you turn them towards the north?
You got it.
17 degrees to the east.
There,
and
there, I think you got it. I
They
think you
won't
got
go
it.
northwest.
No.
And if you could,
That's
Johnny,
better.
since you're kind of standing up now,
Just standing
If
here.
you could just stand
No, 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 you moved your hand, man.
if you could,
They were,
What's the name?
it was better when you had them.
if you could, while you're up adjusting lights, just, there's 7 there for the 7 I think that would be drinking. Having a little sample of said drink.
You wanna sit over there, Mark?
2 down.
No,
I'll sit in the light.
I'm good.
I'm blind anyhow.
I'm good.
Ooh, what's that?
Hi, guys.
Bill, is
Has
that
a
a little
very
sniff
nice,
down? Paula?
has a very nice buffet.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Paula.
Yeah.
She's my DD tonight, so she's
Oh,
not
that's
drinking.
good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So yes, once
really
again, you're kind
does.
of taking two things that are kind of not really. Bourbon's more sweet, rye is more spice. So you wouldn't kind of think they'd really go together. I mean, yes, we know there's some bourbons have rye in them, but it's really small. Or if it's that high rye, kind of gets more of that, loses the sweetness. So, cheers to everybody.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bad.
Wow.
So once again, just some other little heat to it. Little heat.
113? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Woo! Ha.
Oh.
It's got some kick to it. It's good for
Did you just? Oh, you're sipping. Okay, because I was laughing.
No,
Now I know
no.
it. So once again, you're kind of taking sweet and spice.
Yeah.
Kind of like good and bad. And you kind of mix all that stuff together. So like good and bad, you might get like a mercenary or possibly a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the lore of Boba Fett.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Exploring
Oh,
the legacy of the
yes.
galaxy's most infamous bounty hunter.
I love it.
So now, Boba Fett, iconic character, right? Everybody knows him. Deadly skill sets, Mandalorian armor. It's kind of, you don't really know a lot about him. There's a reason for that. Okay, so his screen time in New Hope was 15 seconds. 6 minutes and 32 seconds in Empire Strikes Back. 1 minute and 16 seconds in Return of the Jedi. For a grand total of 8 minutes, 3 seconds.
Wow.
No way.
That's it.
Way. Wow.
He's so
For
popular for that.
Well, he made
Boba
quite
Fett
the,
is the
he made
apron
quite
that I
the
have on here,
memory.
so-
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, but he's just captured the imagination of everybody for a long, long time. In his early life, he was cloned from the legendary bounty hunter Jango Fett. Now,
Jango Fett. What?
friendly reminder, second child is a high risk of developing emotional issues, especially if he feels unloved, neglected, and imagine Boba's childhood trauma.
Oh, I love it.
especially when your father gets his head cut off right in front of you. So yeah, I wonder if Django said he was going out for milk. So, and you know, as during the Clone Wars, we had the scene of where Mace Windu chops off his head, which kind of forced Boba Fett into being the merciless bounty hunter that he was.
Why was it a Jedi that killed him?
During that, it was Jango Fett was working with the Empire to do all of this stuff, so
yeah,
the Jedi
yeah.
Council was fighting
Yeah.
the bad guys,
Yeah.
and he happened to be there. So rise of a bounty hunter. As he grew older, Boba Fett established himself as one of the galaxy's most feared fighters. In this picture is just some random other fighters out there. So we got all the way from the left side over, we have Dengar, Forlom, Boba Fett, IG-88, Zuckuss, and Bosk. A lot of these you probably saw just real brief cameos in the movies. Now, what's Boba's connection to the Empire? He worked closely with the Galactic Empire, mostly capturing of, like, the big thing was Han Solo. Captured him to take him back to Cloud City to do all the fun stuff that happened on Cloud City, if we all remember that. The best part about this whole interaction in there was the declaration of the best ad-lib line that ever happened. When Han Solo said, "I know." When Princess Leia said, "I love you."
That was ad lib?
That was 100%
Really?
ad-lib.
Oh.
In the script, Han was supposed to say, "I love you too." And every
Oh
time
my God.
every time he did, he's like, "That just doesn't, that's not Han Solo."
Right.
And so he's like, wing
Oh
And he
my
goes,
gosh.
And it's like, yeah,
Oh,
Han would say that.
Yeah, it
Totally.
was perfect in the show.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It
That's
was
awesome.
awesome.
All right, so during the rescue scene, when they were back in Return of the Jedi, there was the scene that didn't work.
Tap the screen.
Tap the screen. I apologize. You were telling me that.
There, he got sucked down into a monster. He was gone.
Yep. So
When I get a takedown notice because of tonight, it's because of this.
I know. I was gonna say,
now many believe this was the end of Boba Fett's story.
I did. I thought so too.
No, not at all. No.
I was wrong. I'm usually not.
He had, survival, return. Boba Fett survived the Sarlacc pit. His return was in the Mandalorian series on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a paid PowerPoint presentation, but please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. It helps the algorithm out. So once again, there was a Disney Plus show also called The Book of Boba Fett, aimed to rule Tatooine's criminal underworld with honor, stepping away from his bounty hunter roots. This is kind of his from heel to baby face. That really wasn't that good. I'll be admit, I love Boba Fett, and it kind of sucked.
Cheryl did not like it.
It
Yeah,
did
Cheryl
hold
did not
back.
like it.
I didn't like
It
it.
did when you
It
go
was very
from
slow.
bad guy to good guy. It
Yeah.
didn't really.
It didn't-
Well,
it didn't
yes.
do it.
If you're a big fan, and you are what do they call that? A Mandalorian, and you have the stickers on your Jeep, would they like it still?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they would like that. They would definitely like that.
How did
That's
he
my
survive
son.
the Sarlacc? How did
My
he get
son.
out of there?
They-
So in the Boba
Mandalorian.
Fett Mandalorian
Right.
mythos that they had there, due to his suit, it was pressurized, so it had oxygen inside it.
Right.
It's also made for Beskar, which is the hardest substance, period. It is able to deflect laser bolts, lightsabers, everything. So acid of a Sarlacc is not going to do that. So he had to crawl his
Yes.
way out.
And cut his way. Yeah.
Yep, slowly but surely. So
Yeah.
now there is an expanded universe that kind of is what drew everybody to Boba Fett because it really expanded truly everything
Thank
for
you,
him.
because I wondered why my son was so
Yeah.
infatuated.
So they did a lot of things with him, and yes, this is a true depiction of where he actually fought Darth Vader. Don't tell me how he survived fighting Darth Vader, but he did.
Well, Darth was nothing but a dungeon.
Yeah. He also, during this expanded universe, had a wife, Cintas Vale, a daughter, Aelin Vale. Now, all three of these people are actually present on my Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing island. So, if you like, you can come
Animal
visit my.
Crossing.
See all of that.
Wow.
My girls love that. I think. Or they-
Now, here's also something that is you kind of don't really talk about too much. Back in 1978, there was a Star Wars holiday special.
Oh my.
I watched that.
I know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is something special. The highlight of it personally is the first ever appearance of Boba Fett.
Oh wow.
It's on YouTube. Watch it if you want to. I don't. So, fan reception. Fans have embraced Boba Fett as a fan favorite character, often elevating his mystique beyond screen and time. I'm proof of it. Bobbleheads.
Wow.
Pez dispenser.
Yes.
Wow.
Aw.
Plush.
Oh.
Oh my God.
So, fun, fluffy toys like that.
Was that a
Wow.
squishy
It's-
mellow?
No.
What was that?
You too can turn yourself into a Boba
Oh
Fett.
my
Whoa!
God.
I need that. I'm gonna take that with me.
We also have
Grapefruit. Wow.
Shoveling snow on really was
major pop culture type things where we have
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh
cute.
my God, that's adorable.
He's got the big adorable eyeballs.
I also 3D printed a Boba Fett.
Oh my
This
God.
is actually true to scope. His armor was supposed to be white. He was supposed to be a variant stormtrooper.
Oh.
And then they said, no, let's make him be able to actually shoot and hit things.
Oh, interesting.
And then I did not bring it with me, but my brother got me this.
Oh my
Who's your brother?
gosh, Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's your friend?
Hoosier. That makes you think Indiana, doesn't it?
So yes, so
Wow.
I may be fanatic, and this is just a small portion of what I have in the
Wow.
basement.
Nice.
But those guys blow me away. They're making their own armor. They're touring. You have to have a certain degree of armor to be inducted into their group. It's
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
very
God.
intense
A
stuff.
degree of art.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
Explain
guessing
further.
the people who are in the group only know the people who are in the group and nobody else outside because it's secret.
Right.
Are any of them married?
What do you think?
There are people that meet at these
Not
things
to a
and
wife.
get married in these things.
Oh, yeah.
You're what?
There are people that meet at these conventions
Oh, wow.
and stuff and marry
Wow.
there. So
Wow.
they're very, very intense stuff. So.
Yeah.
But in conclusion, Boba Fett's journey from a minor character to a central figure in Star Wars lore highlights the enduring appeal of complex, enigmatic characters. And remember, one of Boba Fett's screen appearances lasted 15 seconds and now has an entire fan base that loves him. So the next time somebody tells you 15 seconds wasn't very long,
Yeah.
Wow.
Is long enough.